Hello everyone, this is Vinyl Talks and welcome to episode 18 of my Minecraft creative series on the Xbox 360. Okay, so where we last left off, we were here and we were going to try and make some sort of like a bus station type thing there, because we were going to do two of these car parks at first, but no, I've changed my mind because this car park looks just roundabout. Well, just good enough. But I need something here, and I don't know what's going to actually go there. It's actually a bit of a problem, really, because I need to decide what's actually going to go there. But I honestly do not know. I've had a few ideas, but they all just don't seem to come together, really. I was going to make a train station here, like a little a bit where you'll use the monorail underground to get to different destinations, but it will be a pretty useless building. But then again, I can say the same about this, really. But this, if I do make a train station here, it will only be a pretty useless building whilst the rest of the world's being done, and then we can have monorails underground to different places, and then that will change everything. But yeah, it's going to be quite a lot of trouble to do that. Well, let's try to think though of some good materials though, what we could use if we were going to do that, because where we've done this car park is actually in a bit of a weird position, really. I was actually thinking of doing some shops really just down here. I think that would have been the easier alternative, and what I was actually thinking of doing, was once you go down here, you'll then be into the main part of the city, really. But yeah, I was thinking of some shops here. I know I was just saying I didn't have any ideas, but that just sprung to mind. Now I said I was going to do a precinct, and I do a really nice precinct model, and that's what I was actually trying to. Well, hopefully, is what I'll be able to try and do. It's be about the same width and length of the car park, so it would fit really nice. But I don't know if it. I don't know if it would be worth it, basically. But when you go out into the other end of the precinct, though, there's normally like a diamond glass roof. There'll be shops. It's hard to tell. Say there'll be a shop there, you know, the size of be one shop here, and you'll have a width here, of course, which is on the side. And then you go in here, blah blah blah. Say you come out here. No, you can't come out there because the shop will be there. But you come out. You can't really do it in that one because it's on a corner. But say you're in this shop here and you go in and you want to go out the other end, so you open the door, there'll be a big glass roof above you, and that will look really nice, because I've done them before, and most people say they do look really nice. It's done completely out of creativity and it's really nice. So I think I might actually do that, because it can be the same width and length of the car park, exactly the same amount of blocks if we do it right. But I'm not bothered about the same amount of blocks per se, but I will try and make it just, you know, near enough the right amount of blocks, because I want to do them a specific size, the building, so it's all symmetrical and everything, but it will look relatively the same. I don't think many people are going to go, oh, it's 2 blocks shorter or 2 blocks bigger, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And then when you go in the shop, if you come out the other side, there'll just be a big massive door, and then this will lead into the city where we'll see everything, and I think that'll make things a whole lot nicer. And if you were already inside this part of the city, all you'll look is see the back of. Sorry, you will look at the back, and you'll see the car park, and you'll see the precinct, and then you can go inside the precinct. Precinct is basically just like a mini shopping centre, except mine's indoors. But it's not a shopping centre; it's a precinct, believe me. But then you'll go out of the shop, and you'll come back here again. So I think that I might go ahead with doing that. So, without further ado, what did I actually use? It was clay, a very unusual block, so I'll go ahead and start that. So this is what the buildings I've been telling you about for a while, the precinct, will look like. So we finally started it, and what does fit nice is that the first house is actually going to match the car park, which is pretty cool. So anyway, I'm trying to think now. It could be 1, or could it be 2? I'll leave it with 1 like I always have done, because I like this design I'm going to do. I don't know why I just put that there. Okay, there we go, and then we'll just put, did I do one of these? Yes I did, I did one of them there. Looks like filled in, no, it looks rubbish filled in. I was trying to think of a different design there, but no, it doesn't matter. So yeah, there's the bottom. It may look rubbish at first, but once it's all connected, I guarantee most people will like it. I can do it really nice. And by the way, like I said, if you want to send in screenshots or any ideas at all, you know, all you've got to do is leave a message. I'm getting quite a few subscribers now, so I'm pretty happy about that. And you can leave a message at any time, and I will hopefully try and get back to you. And basically, say if you leave a comment on the latest video, the next video you will be replied to, and you will have your shout-out message. So go ahead and do it if you want, and yeah, you'll be featured. And that looks brilliant already. It looks rubbish probably to you, but look at that now. If I come back to episode 18, which we are here, and then we're looking at, say for example, episode 90, you will see a difference on how good it will look. I know it looks rubbish, but believe me, it will look brilliant when it's finished, because you have to do the side. And the corner shops, especially corner shops, are the luckiest because you actually have two sides to go in the doors. But the only downside is, because it's a diagonal square, you can't go in physically into the precinct. You can only go in from this shop and go into that shop, because this one's on an angle. So if the shop ends there, you can't get in, can you? Because it's all going to be sealed up. But it's still pretty good though. So I'll just carry on doing this a minute. 1, 2, 3. Of course, I'm saying 3. 1, 2, 3, and then a bit there. Normally I do the outline, this, and then I'll put things in the shops. By the way, now that we're actually finally doing this, because I was thinking of a place to put it, and since we've done the car park, it seems stupid not to put it here, as I've said. So if you want to build a shop, once I've got plenty of shops available, I'll stick a for sale sign outside if you want, and then people can come in this world and finally build something in the shops. Make it, well, not build something, but you can make something in the shops. Feel free to make what you like, as long as it's not rude, or as long as it's got a good purpose. If it is rude, or if it doesn't have a good purpose, I will have to remove it, and the episode will be aired and the episode will be redone. I want it to look really good, so yeah, if you think you've got a good idea to put in the shop, say a comment below, or comment below or message me, and I'll get back to you by adding you on Xbox Live if you wish, and you can join the game in the next episode. There's no waiting around. You will literally be able to come in the next episode. It's absolutely no problem. And so yeah, anyway, we've done one side of one shop. Looks rubbish, you probably think. Now, I don't really know what which ones I'm going to have. I normally have brick, then wood next to it, a wood shop. Well, a shop made out of wood basically, and then I have, what is it I have now? So it's a difficult, I can't remember honestly. I think I started making them out of wood, but I honestly, I can't really remember. It was definitely a brick of some sort. Just give me a second, I'll remember in a minute. It was something, well, like it definitely wasn't iron. I think it was just wood, but I can't remember them just being wood. Although we will use these, why not? And we will actually use some of these as well. We'll get a blue one as well. And I think what we'll lay them out to separate the wood, we'll do it like this. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a piece of clay. Then we'll have the wool. And then we'll have the dark wood. Did that sheep, the sheep just look like it laid an egg? That's weird because there's absolutely no chickens inside. Wow, the sheep walked over and I just saw the egg. I know it didn't lay it, obviously, but it looked weird. And yeah, also, what else are we going to look at? Oh yeah, we need another piece of wood or something. I don't know what it was. We'll get some more wool. We'll get a... Oh, of course, it was a stone shop. What am I thinking? I've already got stone. What was I thinking? But I'm not really keen on the stone shops, if I'm honest, so I think I might leave that because it is quite symmetrical, quite similar to the clay. But it was definitely stone, but I will leave it actually. I get a wool so that blue wool isn't on its own, because I don't want it looking out. And I don't know why I'm having brown, because that matches the wood. I need a different colour. We'll get, say green actually. This is very, very odd colours. I'll try green. Matches the grass a bit, but it won't be grass for long, it'll be road. As you can see, I used to say they were Battenberg style, basically pink and yellow type styled, because, well, the only main reason you should say that is because they were originally like that, but I'm actually spicing it up a little bit here, so we'll try it like this. If not, we can always go back, no problem. We can always, it doesn't take long to just remove the top. Sorry, the front, the top, and back of the house, you know, of the building. Sorry, so we can always change them. So that's the good thing about these. You don't have to practically demolish the house. It's not a massive house. It's just a small little building with a front, a roof, and a back, and it's just so easy. Anything you put on the wall, though, of course, you're gonna have to get removed, but that doesn't seem like a lot of trouble, really. And yeah, so there we go. I think that's actually around about the size of the car park, if I'm honest. I was going to do a little bit of a repeat with a brick there, but don't really think we need. Maybe I'll go two buildings more, but I honestly don't think we need any. I could actually put a third story on there, really, but I'm not sure whether to do it. Does that line up? Does that one actually line up with that one? Oh, I thought it did. No, it doesn't, but oh, that would have been very, very good if it did. That would have looked cool, but I'm guessing that is that one going to line up with this one then? It looks like it. Yes, so I suppose we could actually put a third floor on. Maybe it's something we'll do in the future, but I'll stick with 2 for now, and maybe put a roof on, but I haven't really done that either, so I think I'll just stick to how it is for now, really. And then in the next episode, if I don't get anything from the audience, I'll just continue doing these. And then, yeah. And also, I will just have to say I'm going to have to leave this episode in a minute, episode 18. I'll see you in episode 19. The reason this is because I'm recording quite late. Just stop really doing this, really. But like I said, I'm having time off my college course soon because we break up. And so, yeah, I'll be able to record a lot more. And no excuse for recording late, as I've said in the last episode. So it's a lot more positive there. And possibly longer episodes as well, because my internet's absolutely fantastic now. I love it, even though I used to hate it before because it used to be so slow. But anyway, there we go, and looks pretty cool. It doesn't look the best of what I could have actually had when you come into this city, but I do like it, because even though it was the main entrance city, I know we could have done a lot more and a lot better, but I'm happy with what's been done there. It is a bit weird, I will admit, and possibly the car park is a bit too over the top, because I originally thought of having a precinct there facing backwards and one facing opposite ways, but I don't know if that would have looked a bit too samey, because I've done something like that in my previous world and I wanted this to look different, but I think it might be the best alternative, because this will be the main entrance to the city, as I've said, but I think it'll be okay. Because normally you'll go down here, and this is where it'll lead into the main entrance of the city, and then you'll see everything round about here. And that's where it's going to become good, but I haven't thought of any sort of design for the city because I want to do it as I go along. But thank you so much for watching this video. Surely we'll have to go back to that housing estate, which we haven't done since my computer last broke around March, April time, and we will have to continue that. But the sun's going down, so we'll leave you there anyway. Thank you so much for watching this video, which was episode 18, and I will see you in episode 19, and we will continue the shopping precinct. So I will see you in the next episode.